Corinthians 2 verse 9, and it says, eye has not seen, nor ear heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man all the things the Lord has prepared for them that love him.
Yes, what a wonderful scripture to discuss this morning. And just looking at that scripture, we see that, it talks about the eyes haven't seen, the ears haven't heard, and even have entered into the heart of man. So, all these physical things that we can, that man usually looks to for maybe proof or validation of different things,
Right.
we have to realize that it's really spiritual things that we have to look for, and it may not be actually something we physically see with our eyes.
Right.
Because the eyes aren't going to see it, the ears not going to hear it, and even you can't even enter into hearts. You can't even maybe believe for so many things that the Lord has prepared for us, because His things are so much higher.
Right.
What He wants for us is so much greater than what we can see and what we can even hear and what we can even believe for.
And even going off what you said, we really have to approach our lives spiritual, in a spiritual way, because we won't even be able to, like, say for instance, even in challenges, our challenges will consume us if we don't look at it from spiritual, because then we won't be able to see that there's a peace that He has for us, which passes all understanding if we keep our hearts and our minds stayed on Him. Even with our finances, we won't get to experience the sustaining, abundant power that the Lord has in, like I said, in sustaining us, if we don't look at it from the spiritual perspective. Because something that, is financially impossible, he can work a miracle out of. So we have to really look at through our health, our relationships, everything. In a spiritual way, to get the results, the desired results that we're looking for.
So it's really about changing our vision, changing how we look at things. There's something that Bishop has said before, that what you pay attention to, you kind of you magnify that thing. So if you keep paying attention on a physical level at those things, you might have, like you said, a financial challenge or even a physical ailment, and you just keep paying attention to it, then it's going to amplify it.
Right.
Where there's a spiritual solution or there's a spiritual peace that you can look to if you can kind of get away from the physical. And we've experienced that ourselves too. I believe many of us have done that, where we have, there's a problem. Physically, we know there's a problem. I'm not saying a health problem, it's just something that we can see. It's a bill in the mail. It's a physical ailment. And when we look at it with our own eyes and just continue to pay attention to it, that doesn't help it get any better.
Right. And I'll even add to that, and we really have to, how I see it, we have to have that faith talk. We have to be talking the Lord's language. He understands spirit. He understands faith. He doesn't look at things how we see things. It's a spirit. It really is a spiritual thing.
And actually, we could go right into what we can apply from this message, from this lesson. And I would just jump towards the end of the scripture. And one thing that we see for certain, because we're talking about all the things that we can't see, we can't hear, we can't even enter into the heart of man. But what it does let us know is that, what it lets us know?
What does it let us know?
That the Lord has prepared things for those that love Him. So the Lord has things that's greater than we can even imagine, that we can even look for, that we can even hear, and it's for those that love Him. So
and just prepared.
He's already had it prepared. So we have to walk in faith, as you said before, and just believe that He has prepared these things for us.
Right.
That's greater than what we've been experiencing, what we've been looking for. Don't live beneath our means.
Right. And that's a great thing to apply, to really start now focusing spiritually and see things spiritually, that everything is working together for our good.
So with that,
create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today,
and we'll talk again tomorrow.